What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Xman Co. Today we're going to make a beautiful deboned stuffed chicken on the Weber. Stay tuned. Let me introduce you to our spices today. We've got some rosemary, paprika, mustard seeds, some salt, barbecue spice. I'll leave the rest of the spices for you in the description below. Furthermore, we got camembert, feta cheese, some onions and some garlic cloves, and lastly a little bit of olive oil. Hi guys, unfortunately we've lost our audio on the first clip, so therefore I'm going to just do a voiceover. Excuse the difference in the tones and the audio. As you can see here regarding this beautiful chicken, you want to cut on both sides of the carcass. You want to make sure that you leave as little bit as meat behind as possible. We're working with a sharp knife, so please be mindful of that and make sure that you don't cut yourself. If this is your first time, don't rush it at all, take your time. You can see I'm just pushing away the carcass here, and yeah, all you need to do is just remove all the bones from the meat. So you want to cut around each bone and just make sure that you remove the bone with as little meat as possible. Guys, if I haven't mentioned it before, the reason we're deboning this chicken is we want to do a stuffed deboned rolled chicken today, and we're going to stuff it with some beautiful ingredients, so please hang around. Obviously what I do on the left we're going to do on the right, so as I remove this bone here, we just need to do on the other side as well. I didn't waste your time, therefore I didn't show it in the video. As you can see, we've got a deboned chicken in front of us. This next step is not necessary, but I like to do it so that I can spread the chicken and it's easier to roll and stuff this chicken for the Weber. I've got some cling wrap over here. It's just going to help when I'm tenderizing this chicken. You can see while I'm tenderizing this chicken, it spreads and it breaks down the meat a little bit so that I can spread it nice and even. Let's do that. We're going to do some bacon inside our stuffed chicken. I'm using avocado oil today. Flash point for avocado oil is quite high. We're going to cook this bacon on a skillet. We want to add an element of crunchiness to our chicken. You don't need to cook it. You could also put your bacon in raw into the chicken. It will cook as you cook your chicken. As you can see, it's almost there. We're going to give it another 2 minutes. As you guys can see, we've got a deboned chicken, and we flatten it out a bit. So let's take this cling wrap off. There you go. This is exactly what I meant by flattening it out. It closes up nicely so we can roll this chicken. Firstly, what we want to do is take all our spices and add that to our chicken. Some garlic. We're going to add some onions. We're going to add some feta cheese. As always, be careful with your knife. We've got some camembert. Your spices that you've mixed, you can add them now. Not all of them, as you want to pat the chicken on the outside as well. There you go. Beautiful. Lastly but not least, our bacon. Right, let's roll it up. Make sure that you push it nicely in at the ends. Make sure there's nothing that's sticking out as much as you can. There you go. Sometimes you'll have to ask somebody to help you to hold it. So that's what I've been doing here. I've asked Co to give us a hand or two. There's no right or wrong, guys. I just like to try close the end as much as I can. Now it's time for some seasoning. Quite liberal with it. I'm just gonna throw it all over the chicken. Then we're gonna roll it like that. We're going to sear this chicken in a skillet on the open fire, as we want to get the skin as crunchy as possible, and then we'll cook it. Same as before, some avocado oil, just for some added flavor. Another thing, adding these garlic cloves and some spices, it shows you straight away when the oil is nice and warm. See, the chicken is slightly bigger in the pan. We're not going to let that intimidate us or stop us from making a beautiful dish. The whole idea here is just to sear the chicken skin. Oh, look at those sear marks, fantastic. And that's on a chicken. Hey guys, absolutely beautiful. And that's what it's about. We're here to experiment, we want to enjoy, want to cook food for our friends and family. And what better way, starting with this beautiful chicken. Guys, this is not to cook, it's just to sear it. Nothing nicer than the chicken, the skin being crispy. That's what we're trying to achieve here. Don't worry, you won't burn the chicken. Look at that, beautiful. Here we've got our stuffed chicken, and I'm going to pair it with a white wine, a grasser. Put a little bit at the bottom there, keep the juices inside, not all of it, we'll have that in a minute or so. Right, I think this guy's ready for the Weber. There we go. I'm going to leave our chicken on the one side, indirect heat, fire on this right side, chicken on the left. I'm going to leave this chicken inside here for about 30 to 40 minutes. We're not going to rush it, we'll check it at the end. Let's say 40 minutes from now, check the temperature and then make a decision. And I think this is going to be good. About 30 minutes in the cook. I think we're going to give it another 20 minutes or so. It's really looking beautiful and it smells divine. We've got 171 degrees Fahrenheit on the stuffed chicken. It's about 45 minutes in. And I think she's ready. Let's do this. As always guys, you need to let your meat rest. We're going to give this beautiful stuffed chicken about 5 minutes, then we're going to slice her up. See you in a bit. In the meantime, we can remove the string while we wait for this chicken to rest. Guys, it's been 5 minutes and it's time to taste this baby. Right, so without further ado, let's cut this beautiful stuffed chicken. I'm going to cut straight down the middle. Let's see what this baby looks like. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look how juicy it is, guys. Beautiful. Wow, hands down, beautiful. This is amazing. It's like butter in your mouth. This is really nice. I really like this. Guys, you should try this at home, honestly. I can taste the bacon. I like the crispiness, the fact that we did the bacon before, the garlic. It just came together beautifully. Guys, you know the story. If you like what you're doing, like, share, subscribe. Enable those notifications so you get notified as soon as we upload a new video. Thanks for watching. We can't do this without you. See you in the next one. Cheers.